House to Home Condo Edition, brought to you by ProBuild of Detroit Lakes. Other sponsors for House to Home Condo Edition include Fergus Home and Hardware, Fiscum Flooring and Custom Shower, Agassi Granite Tops, Cullen's Home Center, and Medallion Cabinetry.
Welcome to House to Home Condo Edition. I'm Jeff Layton, your host, and with me now is Kenny Lauer with Andersen Windows. Kenny, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right. Now, Kenny, give us a little background first of all. How long have you been or associated with Andersen Windows?
Well, I work for Fargo Glass and Paint Company, and we're the Andersen window distributors, Jeff.
Okay.
And I've worked selling Andersen products with a previous distributor as well, and this is my 42nd year selling Andersen
All
windows.
right. So the nice thing is you've got some customers that have had these windows really tested through time, elements, and everything to know how they stand up.
Oh yes, they stand up wonderfully. And you know, I've been proud to sell Andersen windows all these years, and so have my customers.
All right, great. Now let's talk a little bit. Now we have a little smaller project here with the condo. We only have simply a sliding door and then just a little bedroom window that overlooks the Little Detroit Lake, so a great view out of it. And so one thing that we had to replace, it already had an Andersen sliding glass door in it, which is great. And now we replaced an older window with a Andersen sliding window. So let's talk a little bit about the application. And we're at the 100 series in front of us here.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about the 100 series and the window that we used in this project.
Well, we used a 100 series sliding window in the project, and it was in the Terratone color, which is a grayer color, and that matches up with what was in the building prior to this. So that was our first choice.
Okay.
Now, the sliding window is a very great window, and in your case, we had a larger picture center with the end vents on the sides to give that nice clear view out toward Little Detroit Lake.
Yep, and that's what was a big improvement over the old window. It had little panes, and now we've kind of got a nice picture window in the middle with some little side ones that we can get some air flowing through there if we want, if the air conditioning isn't on, that type of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
What's so nice about that is you don't have that big wide mull. You get that nice clear view out. You only have this much of a mull location showing, and
Right.
customers love that.
Yep. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the Andersen 100 series, and you had mentioned that how these are constructed and how the color is infused almost versus like a painted on.
Right.
Explain that a little bit to our
Right,
viewers.
Andersen makes this product out of a FiberX material. FiberX is a composite material made out of 40% recycled, reclaimed wood fibers, and then 60% polymers. Now the polymers encase the wood so that there's nowhere where moisture can get at the wood, but the wood gives it strength, and that's the beauty of the wood.
Ah, okay.
So, and then they can extrude it to any profile they want to make this frame profile or sash profile or whatever we need.
Okay, so I mean, this looks like aluminum, but it really isn't. But it's got that feel of it.
And then, as you said, the coating is actually part of the product when it's being made. So it's not a paint, it's actually part of the product.
Now, so people, when they're investing in windows, they always like to know, okay, how do these hold up? What type of warranty does Andersen have behind this?
Okay, there's a 10-year warranty on most of the product. That's hardware and service warranty and that type of thing. However, the glass has a non-prorated 20-year warranty, Jeff.
Okay.
And that covers stress cracks, seal failures, or anything. A lot of the companies don't cover stress cracks, but we do for the full 20 years.
Okay, all right. What else would you like to tell us about the 100 series windows?
Well, there's lots of different options and accessories as far as the glass goes. They all meet the energy tax credit criteria for Energy Star, as well as the products perform wonderfully, and we've had them tested. They all meet the DP30 rating, and I've had them in my house now for 7 years, and I just love them, just like you will.
All right, perfect. Now, what about colors? We've got a few colors here. What is this color spectrum?
Well, thank you. And because it's an extruded product and a FiberX product that doesn't expand, doesn't contract, doesn't conduct cold, it's available in many different colors, 6 different colors, from a black to a cocoa bean, a dark bronze, sand tone, as you see here, white, and a Terratone color, which we used on your project as well on the exterior. Now, the interior color, there's a sand tone and a white available for interiors.
Okay, great. All right. So, I think what's the best thing for people when they want to come into ProBuild? Because you're not here every day,
No,
and
well,
you've got the
quite
experience,
often, but not
every
every-
once in a while. But talking with Kathy and the guys
Mm-hmm.
here, is that one of their best options to find out more about an Anderson window?
Well, they have the beautiful displays here, and of course, I would recommend that they stop in and stop at ProBuild here to look them over, and they'll be happy to measure them for the customers as well as price them out, so they can get an idea what's going to meet their needs and prices that they would like to. Now, this product is available in a price point that competes in the higher end vinyl markets. That's where this is at.
Okay. So this is competing with the vinyl window, but with a little different way of doing it.
Right, a much better way, much stronger product. It's easier to install because you don't have to worry about the bowing that can happen with a not quite as strong product.
Okay. And one thing I do like when you have displays like this, I'm the type of guy, I like to kind of see things, see how they work, and functionality and look. And they've got a tremendous display here, which Trevor will go around and show everybody what they can see here. So, all right, well, Kenny, I want to thank you, first of all, for being a part of our project.
Well, thank you.
And then coming in today and sharing a little bit about Anderson Windows.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you.
All right, well, thanks,
All right,
Kenny.
Yeah.
House to Home Condo Edition, brought to you by ProBuild of Detroit Lakes. Other sponsors for House to Home Condo Edition include Fergus Home and Hardware, Fiscum Flooring and Custom Shower, Agassiz Granite Tops, Cullen's Home Center, and Medallion Cabinetry.